team. And then Osvaldo gets the cutback. Was it from Johnny?
Yeah.
Johnny being unselfish. Osvaldo being brave. Gets in there. Stepping forward. Boom. Osvaldo hits it across. Keeps it alive. And who comes flying in and just realizes that any part of my body but my hands, and we're doing this. And he gets it, and goal. 1-0. If they hadn't kicked us, we wouldn't have needed sub. We probably would have seen out the 1-0. If it was a regular field, we would have passed the ball enough. We might have got some counterattack goals. But we dealt with what we had to do, and then the guys on the bench came in, and they played just great, and we handled it. But who was on the field the entire freaking time? The entire freaking time. He never came out. He never came out. That's why I think he's Superman. Because he never came out. He embodied the entire season, his entire career as an Oxnard College player. He never stopped. He kept going the entire time. I used to tell defensive midfielders to stay home and operate in front of the back line, but then I saw TJ and he would go all the way up into goal scoring position, and then how the hell did he get from there to there so fast? But he did. And he was back where he should have been all the time anyway. So where's the point in telling him to stay home? We can have the best of both worlds. Superman. No one gets there. How do you cover that ground? How do you close your eyes and believe and build it in your brain and visualize it and then go out and do it? I mean, he scored goals. He saved goals. We played at Mount Sac. Who remembers the game against Mount Sac? We were down a goal. We were getting ourselves organized. We hadn't had a really good preseason because we weren't really able to train on our own home fields. And we were doing the best we could in the heat down at Mount Sac. And so what ended up happening? We pushed everybody at the end. And who was back there? Diego was working his body up to get back and up and cross, but when they countered attack, and this is like one of the top teams in the country, they are 8 times in a row in the finals of the California State Championships. 8 times in a row they've been in the final. And this year is another year, so this is the 8th. And out of those, they've won it 6 times. So they're pretty damn good. And we're at their home, and they've scouted us. Who is in their way? As everybody attacks, JJ's going up the left wing, Diego's going up the right, everybody else is up. TJ, by himself. 2 All-American forwards on either side. Counterattacking, breaking on him. Who wins the battle? 1v2, every single time. Boom, we go back, we almost score. Boom, we go back. Noel almost scores. Boom, we go back. Noel, or someone else almost scores. TJ, Superman, stops them every single time. Never kicks the ball out of bounds, just slides, tackles it, gets up, plays somebody, goes back. He embodies what we did. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then just kept going physically, kept going. And so if Elmer's the soul, and Diego's the brains, you're the heart of the team. You never stopped the entire time. And no matter if one part was bleeding, you just kept bumping the whole time. You kept believing the whole time. You don't always have the Disney movie ending where you come out with the championship. Sometimes you got to end with just a little bit below, and that is going to sting all the time. But I want you to take that same visualization, I want you to take that same image of TJ believing it's possible and put it in your brain and use that same technique for whatever it is that you decide is worth going for. Because obviously it works. Obviously it works. Look at what we've accomplished. And so I am looking forward to seeing and being a part of wherever you go. Both you. And I just know you're going to overcome. Because what I don't talk about up here, okay, what I don't talk about in front of the camera is all the stuff that I know about what you guys are going through in your own life. I don't talk about anything that's going on in the neighborhood, anything that's going on at home, anything that's going on in the bank account, anything that's going on. And we all got tons of stuff, and you had tons of stuff, and you've had, and I know. But we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to acknowledge it. But I want you to understand that we have overcome that this far. And so you can continue to overcome that. And so to take the talent you have, that most of you guys look like Johnny when you're playing. Take the talent you have, that you're all as close to being a leader as like Diego is. Take it. Take the abilities you have, take the strengths that you have, and please overcome everything. And when it gets really, really tough, like you don't think you can do it, like it's just, you can't believe it's possible. You're forcing yourself to believe, but you can't really. I want you to close your eyes and think of TJ and remember your experiences here and push through it. And push through it. And then let us know you did it. Because that is what this program is all about. And so I am personally glad that the season worked out the way it did, because I want 80 years of success from every single one of you people. Every single one of you 20-year-olds, I want 80 years of success. I don't want one good weekend and then 80 years of saying I had one good weekend. "80 years of success, and whenever we look back, ouch. But 80 years of success. Over and over and over." And so we'll start on Monday, the 12th of January, working towards next year with the freshmen and any sophomores who would like to keep training and working towards whatever they're working towards next. And we'll keep doing it. And we will remember Diego and TJ and all the sophomores and their unbelievable contributions this year. And TJ, I'm just going to end with thanking you for all you've done and thanking everybody for all they've done. Hopefully it all continues in your own lives. TJ, you got first team all conference and co-MVP with Diego. Well done. Thanks to everybody. Let's make sure we clean up this whole place.
Thanks.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all. Make sure you stay in touch with me.